Everyone's okay?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Sean, you able to download?
Yeah.
Were you able to download the emulator?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now I want you to just look for that. You're able to see that app, AI Starter?
It refused to open.
Just share your screenshot.
Or maybe Chantel, yours is working okay?
No, mine also refused to work.
Okay. Imani, Leilani, are you okay with the setup?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh,
So let's just start programming, and then I think I'm going to assist individually on how to run the installer for the emulator. Okay, so let me just share my screen and walk you through what you're going to be doing on the app. Okay. So like I was explaining, we have two views. There's this one that is the design editor, and we also have the blocks editor. So when you go to the top right corner, you can be able to switch between the designer and the blocks. Are we able to do that? Can a student share their screen? Leilani? Leilani, share your screen. Okay, so we say this is a design editor. So we have the different components that you're seeing on your left, which are the different components for the user interface. So what you do is you pick a component, you drag and drop it on your screen. So maybe let's just start. We'll understand better as we continue. So we've called it SpeechBot. So we are designing an app where when you type, it's going to voice whatever you're typing. So some applications for this is, for example, when you're communicating with someone in a different language, or if you're with someone who cannot speak, they can just type and then the app will speak whatever they're typing. So are you seeing button? Just drop the button to screen 1. You drag and drop it. So when you look at the components list, so you can see on screen 1, there's now button 1. So let's switch to the blocks editor. I told you the blocks editor is where you actually now select your program or the logic. So on the left, you can see blocks. Are you seeing screen 1, button 1? So select button 1. When you click on it, yes. So these are the different functions. So pick the first one. When button 1, click do something. So is it, Sean, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go back to the design editor. So in this list, look for text to speech. On the left, no, on the left. In the list for components, just scroll. Go to media, media. Text to speech. So drag it also to screen one. Okay, so it won't show on screen one, but when you look at the list of components, it's been added. So let's go back to blocks, to the block editor. So go to text to speech one for Sean, but the rest it's just text to speech. So select the third one, the one that's in purple. Call text to speech, speak message. Yeah. So yeah. So now you're going to drag it and have it lock into the other one for button one. Guys, I need to know if you're okay.
Yeah.
Leilani?
Yes.
Chantel? Imani?
Yes.
Okay. Now, in the built-in, are you seeing built-in? Control, logic, math. I want you to pick the one that is the text. Are you seeing text? Sean, select text. So pick the first one. Yeah, that one. Then you, yeah. So now join it just after speak message. So now I want you to type, where if you double click on it, you'll be able to type. So just type whatever you want to say. You can say, congratulations, you made your first app. You can say, hi, Sean, whatever you want it to say, whatever you want our speech bot to say. Maybe you can type, congratulations, you've made your first app. Okay. Leilani and Imani, you found it? You're good.
Yes.
What message did you put?
I just put my name.
Okay, fine. Whose emulator was working on phone? Whose app was working? Was it Leilani's?
Yeah, but it's just showing screen 1 with blank.
Does it show the button?
No.
Okay, why don't you try connect it again?
Okay.
I think probably it got disconnected. And also, Imani, just try, see if it will connect this time. So you remember the steps: connect, AI companion.
Yes. It did it, but it's like Leilani's. It's just blank with screen 1.
Okay, let's go back to the design editor. I think the button is not enabled. So what you do is, are you seeing properties? When you go to components, button 1, is anyone sharing the screen? Let's go back to the designer, Sean. Sean, let's go back to the designer. Button 1, select button 1. The component list, screen 1, go to button 1. Just scroll down and look for enable. Under properties. Scroll down. Yeah, it's enabled. Okay. Make sure yours is enabled. Leilani and Imani.
Yes.
So it's not, was it enabled before? No?
It was.
It was.
Yes.
Okay. And it's still not showing on your phone? The button is not showing?
Oh, it is. It is.
It is.
Now. Yeah.
Okay, now just go ahead and click the button on your phone. And make sure you've unmute so that you can hear, we can hear. Is it, it should be saying whatever you typed in. Is it?
It's just saying text for button 1.
No, now click it. When you click it, nothing?
YOLO.
What it said, Leilani. Just change the message now. Maybe say, congratulations, you've made your first app. Where you wrote
Okay.
Leilani, you can write anything now, and then we can hear.
Oh no, I didn't write Leilani, I wrote Imani.
Oh, Imani. So it said Imani, right?
Yeah.
So you see what it does is, this is an app where whenever you press that button, it communicates whatever message you typed in. Okay? So that's why I was saying this it can be used like when you want to communicate to someone in a different language. All you'll have to do is just to type in whatever you want to say, and then it will be speaking to that person. Okay? So just change the message. What was that?
Congratulations, you made your first app.
Exactly. So Sean,
Yeah.
I don't know, since I think you'll be able to test later when we sort out the issues with the emulator.
Mm.
But basically you've had what it's doing.
Yeah.
But I don't know, is there any phone you can use just for like 5 minutes to test it?
Mm.
An Android or
No.
a tablet? Android? No.
An iPad.
iPad. I don't think iPad will do.
Mm.
But anyway. So Imani and Leilani, you're good?
Yes.
So Chantel and Sean, I'll help you sort out the emulator issues after class, and then we can make sure you're also able to do that. Okay? So now Leilani and Imani, you can just play around with it, change the message. Before we go on to the next.
Should I stop sharing?
No, just share. Actually, I wish share your screen. You can be changing. You're sharing your screen right now.
Yes.
Okay. Let's go back to blocks. Okay, so maybe just you can either do a longer message or a different thing. Maybe say my name is Leilani. I go to this school. My hobby. My hobbies are. Oh, yeah. Continue. No. Whichever way you want to put it, it's okay. Okay. Now on your phone, click the button. Or just say enter or something. Okay. Yeah, now click the button. Unmute. Okay, just click the button again. We want to hear. And maybe have it on full volume.
My name is Leilani. I go to Street Austin's Academy. I like to read.
Yeah, exactly. So there's something called functions in programming. So basically, functions are sort of the instruction or how you want things to follow each other or how you want the order to be. So for this case, you can see we are saying when we click button 1, it should do this. It should call text to speech, and then it should speak a certain message that we are putting there. Okay? So this is a function. Like this particular one is when this happens, do this. So it's called when do. When button 1 is clicked, do speak this message called text to speech and speak that message. So we want to try another fun one. Leilani, let's go back to designer. You remember the sensors? We had some sensors. Just scroll down. Sensors. Accelerometer. Yes, so you're seeing it's showing up in the component list on your right. You've seen it? In that list, there's button. No.
Yes.
So everyone can see it. So these components, usually they don't show up on your screen, but they show up on the component list. So Sean, you can do the same too. We'll do the code and then you're going to try it out later. Yeah, so let's go back to blocks. So accelerometer sensor is a sensor that is on your phone, which basically can tell when your phone is tilted in any direction. So that's what an accelerometer sensor does. It can tell when there's a change in position, especially when it's tilted, when you lift it up. It can tell when you're shaking your phone. So in blocks, now we want to program it. We want to program it such that when you start shaking your phone, it's able to tell that you're shaking your phone and then it will tell you to stop shaking the phone. Okay, we just want to test out if that sensor is working. So let's go to accelerometer sensor. So when accelerometer shaking do, pick that one, the second one. Yeah. Copy the call text to speech message. Just drag it. The same one, yeah, drag it to now. Yeah. So we want this one to, when you shake your phone, it should call text to speech and speak a message. So maybe write, stop shaking me. Stop shaking me, Leilani. Or Leilani, stop shaking me, whichever is. Okay. Go back to designer. So now, Leilani, what you do is just start shaking your phone and unmute, then start shaking your phone.
Stop shaking me, Leilani.
Just continue.
Stop shaking me, 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 Leilani.
So this one is accessing the accelerometer sensors in your phone. So the function is when you start shaking your phone, it speaks that message. So yeah, so Sean and Chantel and also and Fen, we're going to catch you up later when we sort out the emulator issues. But in the meantime, just have the code ready. So everyone has managed to write the code or to arrange the blocks. Chantel, you've managed to arrange the blocks.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so that was just an introduction for what we'll be doing on apps. We've just started with a really basic one, just as an introduction. So we're going to be doing more complex ones as we continue. So I hope you're really excited about it. And yeah, so you can go on your own to this website and just, now that you've known how to do it, you can just try different layouts, different blocks, just program different things and see how it works on your own. And then we're going to continue on Friday. So now I want us to start on Arduino. We're now programming for hardware, the circuitry and the robotics and the really interesting stuff. So Kimani will continue.
So hi everyone. So we'll proceed. So there is some kits that you got. So maybe you can just get them where they are. Make sure you have them. So you have some kits, some very interesting kits there. So that's where we'll start. Everyone has got them. Just switch on your videos. Chantel, Imani. Just pen. Okay. So on Lillian's video, I'll be streaming what stream. I'll take a picture of what I'll be taking a video of what we are doing. So on your side as well, I'll want you to look for those things and actually be able to identify them. And so like when I say a breadboard, like I think an interesting one today will be a breadboard. So yeah, it will not be bread. So like you can see a breadboard. Look for something that looks like this. Yeah, like now that's that one is a breadboard. Yeah. Leilani, Imani. Okay. So everyone can see that?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can just remove it from the box because now we'll start using them. So just remove it. Yeah, you can just remove it and yeah, we'll start from there. So okay. So okay, we'll basically just go through all the components so that at the very least you'll also start tinkering and using them. So this one will be more of an intro. Like I said, this will now be the intro to robotics. The picture I'm sharing right now is basically most or all the components that you have. Anyone who knows any of them other than maybe the breadboard now that we know? So these ones here will be quite interesting. So we'll get to know all of them. just one step at a time. So the breadboard you're seeing, the main function of that breadboard is inside it has some lines. I'll show you how it looks inside, but we'll actually okay, just a minute. Yeah, Chantel, thanks. A remote, yes. Keyboard, yeah, that's nice. That's nice. So yeah, so that's actually what we'll use. So if you check Lillian's camera, you'll see this. Okay. So also part of the charts, there's you'll see Lillian's chart there. So you can maybe just use that as well to confirm maybe what we are talking about. But for now, this is basically how we are going to do the drawings, just like we're going to do the electronics. So you'll see some ribbon cables as well. There's some very interesting or they're very colorful cables there with all the colors that are there. Everyone can see that? So some of these cables are the ones we'll see, like what you're seeing on the screen right now. We're going to do connections like that. But where we'll start with the LED. So there should be a packet there somewhere that has blue, red, and yellow things. Have you seen them? Imani, are you okay? Very quiet. So I'd like you to get the red one. So you see like this red one here. Is that small thing? Everyone just show me on the screen. Just show them to me. Yes. So just open that and remove. Let me see, Chantel, what you have. So there is that one. Just I think those ones are buttons. There's these ones here. They look the same as what is on my screen right now. Yeah, something like that. Have you seen them?
Yes.
Leilani, have you identified those?
Yes.
Okay. Leilani, Imani, Pen. Yes, you've seen them, right? Yes, exactly. Maybe just Leilani and Imani need a confirmation from you.
Yes.
So, so what you'll see is this the red one or the yellow one or the blue one. Yes, Chantal. Let me see. No, not those ones are switches. There's other small ones. Yes. Imani, you're talking? Just switch on your mic, please.
It doesn't have
There are wires, so look for this. Just look at Lillian's camera or video. I'm showing them there. Okay. Have you seen them? Look for a packet with something that looks like this.
Yeah.
You found them, Chantal?
It's in this one.
Okay. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Now, oh, you okay? Okay, okay. So now I want you to look for this. I want you to look for the LEDs. LEDs, they basically called light emitting diodes, or LED. They're just lights, but they're different from the bulbs we normally see. So you've seen them. So just hold one, just remove one and hold it. And I want you to, there's a few things I want us to see on them. So you'll see like when you look at one, here, it has there's one leg that is short and there's another one that is longer than the other one. You've seen that?
Yes.
It has a long one leg that is long and the other one is shorter. So like if you see the screen I'm sharing right now, there is the longer one is positive, and then or a plus, the shorter one is negative. So when we start doing the connections, I'll tell you connect the positive to this side and the negative side. So that is how you're going to identify which one is positive, which one is negative. Okay? So this one, I'm sure you've used this. Like on the left here, you see, like in the house, we have a lot there. These LEDs, they are usually very nice because they use very little energy. And that's why you'll see them right now being used almost everywhere. Almost pretty much they are replacing the old lights we used to know. So they're very energy efficient, and right now, like the streets, in the house as well, that's what you'll see that is being used everywhere. So you can just connect it on your breadboard like this. Just look at the video on Lillian's video. So just put one leg on one side and the other one on that side. Yeah. So you'll see also they have colors. So the red one will light red, the yellow one yellow. Yeah, just the same way the colors are. Then next thing I want you to look for a resistor. It looks like this. Picture at the top. Look for a resistor in the packet. It should be. Are you seeing them? You seeing them? There's a packet. There's a small packet. Okay. You see them? They look like this. So look for some and show them to me. Yes, that's the right ones, Sean. Yes, Ben, those are the right ones. Leyland. Let me see. Yes, those are the correct ones. Imani. And also switch on your video, please, Imani. Show them. You found the resistors?
Yeah, I have.
Just show them. Chantal, have you found them?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I think everyone's okay. So these resistors here now, if you go back to the screen, you'll see if you can remove there's one that is labeled 220. There's one that's labeled 220 there. You can just remove one of them there, like this. One of them, and just remove one and just have a look at it. If you maybe just look closer, you'll see it has colors. It has other colors within it, like there's red, there are several stripes on it. So there's two reds and another black. So that's basically how you identify. Within the same, you'll see there's a paper that has colors there. You see, there is a paper with stripes. So there is a that looks like this. Have you seen it? Okay. So that paper is the one that I'll show you how to do the calculations, but maybe sometime later we'll maybe end up mixing the different resistors up. So Ben, have you done this in school? I think probably in physics you must have done this. Ben, have you done this in school? In physics? Okay. Leilani, anyone else who's seen this in school? I'm sure you're going to meet them soon in school. So like I said, just remove one. So from the 220, just remove one, and then you'll connect them on the breadboard. Then we'll use them soon. So you can just place it like that. Just remove one of the 220s, and then just connect it on the breadboard like I've done. Yeah. So you can just do a connection like that. So basically, so just maybe to know what resistors are. A resistor is, it basically, like you've seen in this picture, a resistor is measured in ohms. So the resistor is the red guy in this picture. So when you when you connect a battery on a circuit, it is going to prevent current from flowing, and that is what is written in amps. So it makes sure that like if you connect an LED, it will not burn out. So a resistor is it basically does just like its name. It helps to resist flow of current or flow of electrons. So that's basically what it does. And then this picture here is basically like what I was saying. Maybe this is how you actually identify a resistor. So each resistor has different colors. So from the different colors, you'll hold it and you'll start with the first one. So you'll check the first color, first line. If it's black, then you write the number. So for instance, I want you to take any of them and try identify. Try maybe like, or we can go through it with you. So check the first color. And then you'll see there's one side that usually has more like a space, or it will have eventually the last colors are usually like gold. So that's how you'll know the direction. So you'll start with one side. One side has it can be any color. So just check the number from this from the placard you have, or from the picture that is on my screen. You'll just take the first number and write it. For instance, now what we are showing here, the 6 band one has the first one is red. So you'll write a number 2, and then after writing number 2, you check the next color. The next color is purple, so it's 7. So like the one that is we removed is 220. The first color is red, so that's a 2. The next color is still red, so that's another 2. And then the next color is black, so it's 0. So you see that now comes to 220. And then the last color is the multiplier. So normally what you'll do is you'll take the first 3 numbers. So for instance, the one we've seen is 220. So 220, or like in the picture, it's 274. And then the fourth stripe is a multiplier. So whatever number you're going to get from here, you'll multiply it with this. So for instance, the one that is 220 is black, so you'll multiply it by 1. So if it's multiplied by 1, it's basically like 220 times 1, it's still 220, right? Yeah, so that's how you're actually able to identify. For this other part, the tolerance, I think maybe we'll study that sometime later. So maybe just take the, let's see someone take me through. Take the 1K and take us through that. Just identify the colors and be able to calculate. Yes. Sean, maybe you can take one. There is one written 1K. Just remove one and just take us through the colors and confirm that is 1K. Just switch on your mic, Sean. And then you can take us through that. So what's the first color you're seeing?
I hope you're not colorblind.
What's the first color?
Red.
Yes?
Red.
Are you sure it's red? Okay, and what's the color on the other side?
Black.
I think you're holding a different one. So just look for the one. There's one written 1K.
Where is it written?
On the labels here. Just have a look at this picture. You'll see it. There's this name here, or this. So you'll see one written 10K. There's another one written 1K.
It's not.
Okay, then it's so the point of using this card is so that you're able to know if for some reason you find it not written, or you remove them and forgot which one was which. So when you use the color codes, you can actually be able to tell what the value is. When we go to the LED, when we'll do the first circuit, you'll realize that they are not if you use the wrong one, nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. If it's too big, nothing. The light will not go on. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah. So basically, so I think maybe just tell us the one you have. Just take us through the one you have.
Black.
Yes. So that's black. Black is 0. And then
A black apart from the last one.
and the last one is
Brownish.
Oh, I think you're holding it upside down. So maybe just turn it and then it will be, the first one will be brown, right? So it should be brown. So that should be a 1.
Mm.
And then 0, 0. And then you see all of them are black.
Yeah.
Okay, so that will be 1, 0, 0, and then times 1. So that will be 1 ohm. That will be 100 ohm. Yes.
Mm.
So 1, 0, 0 times 1. So that's 100. Okay.
Yeah.
Chantel, you can do that. Just take 1 and tell us. Just identify, you have 3 types. Make sure you know which type is which, or what's the number for each type that you have. Which colors are there? Your mic is off. Okay. Can you Leilani, Imani, you can identify them?
Not really. Please may explain again.
Okay, so just take one of the resistors and just hold it, and then look at the colors that you're seeing. Okay. Yes. Have one? Imani?
Yes. The first one, the one that I have is black,
Okay.
black, red, then black.
Okay, so it should be, just hold it the opposite direction and then write the numbers. So just start with the red one. Imani? Okay. Okay, so that's awesome. Leilani? The next thing we're going to do is we're going to connect them on the, we'll now start firing them up and see if the light goes on. So, okay, if you have a question, just make sure you tell me. So next thing is the breadboard. So the breadboard we have is bigger than the one that I have here. So this is normally how it looks. So inside there are wires that are written, inside there are wires inside. So you'll see the side that has a blue line. So just hold the breadboard Chantel, just hold the breadboard. So you'll see that there is one side that has a red stripe and a blue one. So inside the breadboard, I'd say there's a wire running under the plastic, but now for that side it's running straight. So you see this straight, just the same direction that the line is moving in, and then the the long lines at the edge, that's where we connect the power. And then if we want to maybe connect a resistor, then we connect it here, just like you seen on this picture. Okay, so maybe we can start with the LED. So just identify the long side. So the long side should be on, so maybe just check where position 60 is, right? You're seeing a number 60?
Yes.
Yes, so 60, that's the long leg. And yeah, so just do the connection this way. So you can see that like this. You can see that. So just put the long leg on the side where you have 60 and the short one on the side that you have 0. So like that, and then now pick your resistor. So the resistor should be connected to this side and this side. Like that. Okay. So the other interesting thing, there's an app I'm going to use to guide you through this. So let me just share my screen. Okay, so okay, so if you look here, so this is how our breadboard looks like, right? So this is how I want us to do the connection. So you'll take the LED. So the LED will be connected, or we can do the connection like this. So the long side you'll connect it here. And then so for the resistor, let's connect it here like this. Okay. So this one here and this one here. And then next thing, I want you to take the wires. So there is these wires here that have a pointy end on both sides. So just remove them, open them up, and then take one red one. So this is the same way we're going to do the connection. So So you've connected the LED and the resistor like this, and then I want you to take there's a small board, a blue board called Arduino. So just look for a board that looks like this. Look for a small board that looks like this. Have you seen them? Seen it? Just pick it, please, and show it to the screen. There's a small board that looks like that. Yes, so just open the paper and remove it. Leilani, have you been able to, have you seen the blue board? So there's also on the paper, there's a small part that has a cut. Try use that part to, it will be easier. Have you seen that? Okay, Chantel, maybe you can have Sean to assist you. Sean can help you open it up. Leilani, Imani, have you been able to open it?
No, I'm looking for it. Sorry.
Maybe just maybe Leilani can help you open it. When you're able to open it as well. So make sure you have something that looks like this. And then on this board, so once you've done that, just look for a black wire like this, and then connect it to the shorter side of the LED. Okay. So I want you to take a black wire and do that connection like that, like I've done. Okay. So so that black wire, you'll see on the blue board, there's somewhere that is written GND. GND. So connect the black wire to GND. Okay. So connect the black wire to GND, and then you can also pick a red wire. Look for a red wire. Look for a red wire and connect it to where the resistor is, and then it should go to where it's written 5 volt. Okay, so okay, yeah. Leilani, are you okay?
Please may you repeat the wires part?
Okay, so the wire, like there's a screen I'm sharing. So this is how you're going to do the connection. So the short side of the LED, you will connect it to the black wire. So just like this. And then on the blue board, connect it to GND. That is, you'll hear me say ground. So GND is means ground. So just connect it to ground. Okay. And then after that, then there's the red wire. Connect it to this other side of the resistor, and then connect it to 5V, which is 5 volts. Okay. Then there's also a USB cable that is there, a blue USB cable. Let's just swap it. Vena, are you okay? Imani?
Yes.
Have you been able to do the connections like we have on the screen?
Pardon?
Have you been able to do the connections like we have on the screen, the black wire and the red one?
Almost.
So just do the same way we've done it on the screen. Is everyone okay? Sean, are you okay? Imani, have you been able to do that? Leilani, are you okay? Okay. Yes. Yes, that's the USB cable. So just open it. Leilani, have you been able to connect? Okay. So Sean, you okay? Yes. I didn't hear.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can just connect the USB cable to the laptop, and then connect it into the Arduino. So once you connect, you should see the light go on, just like this. So you see, like mine has gone on. So has yours gone on? Imani,
No.
you've connected the USB cable.
Yes.
Okay, and the red wire,
Yes.
where is it connected on the Arduino?
It is. It's on 0.
5, connect it on 5V. That's okay.
Yes.
Has it gone on?
No.
Okay, and then now check the black wire. Where is it connected on the Arduino?
It's connected on 11.
Okay, connect it, remove it, and then you'll see somewhere written GND. Like just look at the on what I'm sharing on the screen right now. You'll see somewhere written GND.
Yes.
You can see that. So just
Yes.
connect it there.
Yes.
It's gone on. That yes was it has gone on. Imani.
Oh no, it hasn't.
Okay. Okay, and then just check the LED. Make sure you make sure you've connected the short leg on this side. The short leg should be connected to the black wire. And then the long leg should be connected to the resistor. Is that possible? Have you been able to do that?
I'm doing it now.
Okay. So just look at what is on the screen and do exactly like that. Okay. Sean, Chantel, are you okay?
No.
Okay, so let's just go through it again. Let's just go through it again. Just remove the USB cable, and then Sean, thumbs up if it's on, or you can just switch on your mic and tell us what's happening. Okay, so just show Chantel how to do the connection. You can just walk to where she is. Leilani. Leilani. Your mic is on mute.
I can't hear.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. So you do the connection.
No, going.
Okay, so let's just confirm. Let's just confirm the connection. So for the LED, we said make sure you've placed your breadboard like this, right? So remember we said these lines connect this way. You can see that. So the short wire should connect to this side, and the black wire should connect here. So maybe just tell me the black wire, where is it connected? Arduino. Where is the black wire connected to? Or what's written next to it? Mani, have you managed to?
Not yet, but are you supposed to
Yes.
connect this with a USB cable?
Yes, yes. Just check in the kit. There's a blue cable inside there. So just take the blue cable there and connect it to there's a big port on the Arduino, and then yeah, and then connect it to your laptop.
Okay.
Okay. Sean, Chantal, have you managed to?
No.
Okay. You can maybe just tell me. You can just tell me how. Just take me through. Where is the red wire connected to? Or you can lift it. You can lift the breadboard and I can see. Um. Um. Uh, so where is the red wire connected to? Your mic is on mute.
5V.
Okay, okay, that's good. And then where is the black wire connected to?
GND.
Okay, that's good. And then now check, let me see the breadboard where you've connected the LED.
Pardon?
Can I see the breadboard, how you've connected the LED? Check the orientation of, you can maybe just use where you're seeing maybe number 30, or we can move everything to 20. There's a line written number 20. So we can use maybe the numbers. I think it will be easier if we use the numbers. So just check, connect, make sure the resistor is connected to number 20 and number 16. 15. Leilani, have you managed to? So just check what is on the screen and do the connection exactly the same as it is. Imani, are you okay?
Yes, I am. I'm just inputting them. I put them on the wrong side.
Oh, okay. So just check the way we've done it here and do the connection exactly the same.
Okay.
You can maybe just switch on the camera. Let me see how you've done it.
I haven't yet finished with the placement.
Okay. Okay. Then just check, and also make sure you check the direction for the long leg is the one that connects to the resistor. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Chantel and Sean, you okay?
Yes.
So it's going on now.
You have not finished.
Oh, okay. Leilani?
Mine isn't going on.
Check the direction. Have you connected the LED in the right direction? Like the long leg should be connected to the resistor and the short leg connected to the black wire.
Yes.
Okay. And then where have you connected the red wire? On the Arduino? Sean, Chantal is okay now. Chantal, you okay?
Okay.
Oh, you're okay. Okay, that's all. So maybe I just want to test something. Take the red wire, remove it from the 5V and connect it to where it's written 13.
Pardon?
And tell me what. Take the red wire, remove it from 5V and connect it to 13. You'll see on the other side of that board, there's somewhere it's written 13. You've seen 13?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what's happening to the light?
It's dimmer.
On, you said you put it on 13.
It's blinking.
Oh, okay, okay. Chantel? Okay, that's nice. Leilani?
It's not going on.
Okay, maybe just try remove that LED and put it aside and take another one. Take another one. And then, so just disconnect the USB first. And then let's do the connection again. So, oh, also, I think the other thing is the resistor that you have chosen. What are the colors on it?
Red, black, brown.
Okay. Red, black. Okay. Then that's the correct one. Just check that you've done the connection this way. Put the resistor on number 20. Connect it to number 20, row like a row 20 or column 20 here. And then the LED, the longer leg, to be connected to 16 and the short one to 15. Leilani, have you done that?
Yes.
Long leg on the resistor and the short leg. Then now connect the black wire to the short leg on the same line with the short leg.
Yes.
Then now connect the black wire on the Arduino to GND.
Yes.
Then the red wire is on 5V. And then also make sure you hold it straight so that you see, you don't make, maybe you might connect it to one and maybe when you look, it's connected to something else. So just make sure it's on 5V. Then once you've done that, connect the USB cable. Imani, you okay?
No, it's not lighting,
Okay.
but I've done the way you've done it in the picture.
Okay. maybe check, confirm the LED is in the right direction. You see this LED here? Make sure this is the long leg. Make sure this one is the long leg. Also make sure you push it inside. It should not be loosely on at the top. So push it a bit inside.
Yeah.
Okay, you've done that?
Yes.
Is it lighting?
No.
Maybe remove that LED and try another one. Okay, what color of LED are you using?
Red.
Another one.
Yeah.
Still the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the colors on the resistor you have?
Red, red, black, black, brown.
Red, red. Okay. So maybe just do this. Just remove the wires and let me see the how you've done the connection.
Bring it really close.
Oh, okay. So you see where the resistor is?
Yes.
So make sure this resistor is on the same line as the resistor and the LED are on the same line here. Are they on the same line here?
Yes.
Okay, what of these ones? They're on the same line?
Yes.
And the black wire? Is your Arduino, do you have any lights on the Arduino when you connect the USB?
Yes.
But the LED is not lighting, okay.
Milani, what about you? Just show us your breadboard on the camera. Imani, let's see.
Okay, okay. You see where the red wire is?
What the resistor should be.
Where the red wire is connected, the resistor, the other end of the resistor should be there.
it again? Imani?
I haven't yet put in that resistor. I'm still finding
Okay.
the position.
Leilani, are you with us? Let's see what she's doing.
Wait, let me see. Okay.
Hi, James.
Okay, Imani, very fine.
Also, I'm stepping out, but
Okay.
be breaking for.
Okay, I think.
Mm.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I think we should be done in a few.
Okay.
Just confirming everyone is okay, and then we're okay. We should be done.
Okay. Sure.
Okay. Imani, have you've connected the USB cable?
Yes.
Not lighting it.
No.
Okay. Maybe okay. Let me see. Leilani, have you managed to?
Yes.
Have you managed to do the connection?
Yeah.
Oh, and it's working.
Yes.
That's awesome. Maybe you can show Imani.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So, Sean.
Yeah.
So there is. You see, mine has a red light and a blue light, right?
Pardon?
You can try add another light. So do the wire back to where it was, the red wire back to 5 volts,
Okay.
and then try add another light.
Okay.
Try another light. Try add another light, a different color. Chantel, try do that as well. Try a different light. Let them be two. Imani, Leilani, are you okay now?
Yeah, I've almost got it, sorry.
Okay.
I'm done.
Okay. You have it's going on. And they're working okay. Make it off.
They're both
Okay.
working.
Okay. Blinking. So basically, this is usually like where we start with the Arduino. It does a lot of things, but this is where you just start. So I think next time we'll try now program write some code into it and see if you can even control how fast they are lighting. So like you see, mine is lighting a bit faster, right?
Yeah.
So Leilani. Okay. So maybe I'll assist Amani and Leilani. So let me just show you a few more things and then we can finish for today. So the other thing, so this the Arduino you've seen, huh? So it has a lot of connections. We have the red ones are usually voltage, and then the black ones are ground. Then these ones here, we are going to use them sometime soon. Analog pins. There's others called digital. So you're going to see how we do all of that. But the most important things right now is the power. Make sure you know the USB port as well. There's a reset button. We'll use it when we code. Sometimes we'll be pressing on that so that we reset it. So just make sure you identify the whole board. The other thing is, since you have computers, make sure you just Google and see videos and maybe just see how Arduino's, all these components we have, how they work. So you'll see there, we also have quite a number of sensors. So the other part is the board you've seen there, the Arduino. You can do so many things, like you can do a robot, like you've seen even the code we were writing right now. On the top right is the same way we were doing the coding, right? So you can do a robot that looks like it's talking and it's actually even makes sounds. You can do one that looks like a crab, or maybe it's more of an insect with 6 legs. So yeah, make sure you just have a look at that. There's also some, the one on the bottom right here. This one is more of like a driving robot, so and it's using several other things like sensors. So like the ones that look like eyes in the front here, these are ultrasonic sensors, so they help it to see so that it does not collide on anything. Okay. So the other thing I want us to talk about is sensors. Anyone who knows or who knows what a sensor is or idea? Do human beings have sensors? Though I think the picture here just spells it out. There's the same way we sense, like we're able to sense the environment by breathing, like by smelling, hearing, touching, and seeing. Robots as well they don't have maybe eyes or ears, so we use sensors for them able to do that. So that's where these sensors come in. So we usually have sensors, and every robot you'll see will have several of them mounted on it. So if it's maybe a robot like the ones I'm showing here, you don't want them to go walk and hit the wall. So if they hit the wall, then they get broken, right? So this is what we add the sensors so that they're able to sense the environment, that they avoid being hit. Okay. Maybe being hit, they'll also, maybe you want it to hear when you talk, or you want it to be able to you want to be able to control it. So there are quite a number of sensors. I want you to just take your toolkit before maybe the next class. Just try and identify all the sensors you'll see. You'll find some names on them. Try and Google, and next class tell me what sensors you'll have identified. There are quite a number of them inside there. So just check and then tell me what they do. So there's a paper you have there. There's a paper that came with the kit. So use that kit. Yes, that exactly that one, Chantel. So just use that kit. Use that paper. Try identify the different sensors. Once you identify the sensors, tell me what do they sense and how. Yeah, what do they sense, and maybe you think of something where we can use our robots. Maybe like temperature. Maybe like for instance, you're sensing temperature. If it's temperature, if it goes to a certain level, then you should know something else should happen. Okay. So I think today has been a bit intense. There's a lot we've done. I hope I'd like to hear maybe what you have to say about today. Has it been, Imani? How has today been? Too much, or has it been good? Have you learned
Been good.
something?
Yes.
So the next classes will be a bit easier. Today has been a lot because we were introducing many new things to you. But the next classes will be a bit easier. Okay. Leilani, what do you think of today? Sean, switch on your mic. It's been fun.
It was fun.
Okay, that's good. And we'll get into programming games as well. Other than, so now in the next lesson, make sure you get used to the breadboard and how it looks and how it works. I'll share these notes after we close the class, so that you're able to just read through and make sure connecting. We'll do more complex connections in the next classes. So just get used to everything, okay? Okay, Chantel, I think has left. Okay, that's Chantel. So what do you think of today?
I learned many more new things.
many new things. Yeah. So yeah, so just make sure to between today and Friday, just read through, search all of using that paper. Make sure you're able to identify all the sensors, all the components that are there. Like there's quite a number of them. There's servos, so make sure you identify all of them, and then on Friday it will even be more interesting. Okay. Okay. Leilani. Leilani. Imani, is Leilani with you?
Yeah.
Okay. She can just feedback on today's session and then we can close.
Yes.
So what do you think of today's session?
I can't hear.
Sorry. What do you think of today's session?
Please, may you repeat the question?
What do you think of today's session? Like, how
Oh,
has
it was good.
It was good. Learned
Yes.
too many things. So it's a bit intense. So yeah. But anyway, like we've mentioned, just make sure you go through the paper. Learn all the different components, make sure you know them. There's a lot of them are still sealed in the paper, so just open up all of them and use them. The kit is also has this more like plastics inside there, so you can actually, if you remove everything from the box, you can actually arrange them into a grid. So you can just remove everything and then arrange them. And then once you remove everything from the box, just arrange them in a nice way so that it will be easier to look for something. Okay. I think maybe just go through those things we've talked about, and then we'll talk on Friday. That's okay. So then you can just have a nice afternoon. Try it out. Imani and Leilani, just try connect several more, connect another LED there and see what happens. And also try connect it to pin that in. Pin that in and see it blink like the way it's blinking here. That's okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, then nice afternoon. We'll see you on Friday.
See you.
Okay, and make sure you think of